Hello everyone, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm doing the Inspired Art Weekly Challenge, and this week, as almost every single week, honestly, I have been inspired by Tanya at Teddy Treasures. So, and she was inspired by Brenda Lingstrom, I think is how you say her name. These are multi-pocket belly bands using book pages, and my book pages are pretty fragile, so I think Tanya like glued two together. I'm just gonna use, I have this scrap paper, so I'm just gonna mount this right on here, and I want to get all the words in. So okay, so there's that one. I'm gonna make two. And this one. So I hope you're all having a great day. I'm just kind of plugging along, getting, doing lots of creating. It's great to be able to take some time to do this. Soon I will have all the time in the world. Well, not really, because I still have to do bookkeeping and taxes and all that fun stuff, but you know what I mean. Oh, I forgot I was gonna light my candle. So yes, I'm lighting the candle for Ukraine, and I have a friend who's going in for a biopsy this week. She has a lung biopsy, and then she had a not so great mammogram that she has to go back. So I'm pretty worried about her. She's been sick quite a bit with upper respiratory, always tested negative for COVID. But so we're all keeping our fingers crossed that the news is not as bad as we think it might be. So I'm lighting a candle for her, sending some good healing vibes her way. And so yeah, I have my little candle, have my coffee. I actually stopped drinking coffee for a while. I was stomach sick for a little over a week actually, and I didn't drink any coffee, and then for a whole week after that I didn't drink any coffee or caffeine, and then I was drinking chai tea, which I had never had before, which I know is crazy. So good. But some days I'm drinking coffee a couple days a week probably, and it's not so bad on my stomach now that I'm 100% recovered. I just had some nasty stomach bug. Okay, so now I'm going to put, so the idea is that, put this down, and then you add like a pocket here. So you have a pocket here, and then this glues down here and here, and then this is a belly band. So I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to round the corners going to round these corners. And these corners. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to leave this. I might cut this off just a tiny bit. I want a little bit more of the book page to show through on the bottom. Okay, so yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to do some inking. Okay, that, and then this. Okay, so there's that. And then I got this. Okay, so then this will go here. Do I need to trim this off a little bit? Looks like yes, I do. Okay. Okay, so this will go here. I could even bring it up a little bit. That might look kind of cool. No, I'll probably put it all the way to the bottom. So get my glue out. Okay. So then this will go on here. Down maybe just a little bit. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to decorate this little part right here, I think. And I got some lace and stuff here. I like it this way. Okay. So let's get the Fabri-Tac. Not too chatty today. This way. Okay. So there's that. Then I thought this might look kind of nice across there. Okay, and then this is for my Time is an Illusion themed journal. So that is going to go right there. Yeah, like that. Nice, nice. Okay, so then this would have pocket here, cute, and then pocket back here. This is a nice long pocket, so I can make a longer tag. So one here, and then the belly band part. Like it, like how it looks. These are really cute. I'm always looking for new and different ways to do belly bands. I haven't always been a huge fan of them, although I do use them in most of my journals. I try to find something interesting to do, and I really like this. Okay, so let's make another one. Same, gonna round the corners. So who have you been inspired by lately? It doesn't have to be YouTube or junk journaling. It could be anything. So this was really pretty. Yeah. So I'm always inspired by writers and musicians, for sure. I love all the arts. I always have at least 2 books that I'm usually reading simultaneously. And by reading, I mean listening to. I love audiobooks. So, yeah, I listen to a lot while I'm crafting. I also listen to podcasts. But there's only so many hours in the day, and there's so many great books out there. I just finished reading, I'm a little late to the game, but I finished All the Light We Cannot See. Beautiful book. I have read a lot of World War II books. Some I never finish because I don't like them, and some are just really great. I'm thinking of one, I think it's called The Nightingale. That was really good, World War II book. I kind of like the ones that are more about the people, you know, who are affected than like the whole war and fighting of it. So All the Light You Cannot See was really good. And then I'm reading another one by the same author called, I think it's called Cloud Cuckoo. Let me check. Hang on. Oh no, I can't check. I'm using the phone. It's either Cloud Cuckoo or Cloud Cuckoo Land or something like that. It is by far the most unique book I've ever read. It is it's I like it. I just don't, I can kind of see where it's going now, and I'm probably 2/3 of the way through. It's very interesting. Yeah, so I would say, I mean, similar writing style, all that kind of stuff. Completely different story, although this author, I think it's Anthony Doerr, he definitely, you know, he writes people with disabilities, mental illness, in such a way that they're just so relatable and, you know, make you sympathetic to what they're going through. And I really appreciate it. You know, he makes them human, I guess. And that is also the case in this book. So I'm enjoying it. And let's see what else. Oh, and as I've been listening to that, I've been listening to Eruption, which is a story of, well, it's not a story. It's definitely not a story. It's conversations and interviews with Eddie Van Halen. I'm a huge rock and roll fan. So, you know, basically have listened to Van Halen since I was in high school, when the first album came out. Yeah, so it's that's been really good. I'm enjoying that. Okay, so let's decorate that up. So I did pull out some lace. I think I'm going to put this down with glue stick because there's going to be a bunch of other glue on top of it, and I don't really want the shiny to show through. So and this, it actually says you can use it on fabric. It just says multi-purpose. Photo safe. I feel like on the packaging, when you get it, it says that that it works on fabric. But this is going to have a bunch of other glue on top of it, so yeah, it's kind of interesting because before I read, I found the Eddie Van Halen book. I read Valerie Bertinelli's newest book called Enough Already, and I read that. You know, I finished that pretty quickly. I've always loved her, since One Day at a Time. She's kind of one of my girl crushes. We all have them. Yeah, so I listened to her book first, and that was quite interesting. Yeah. So I'm usually listening to, or, I have one nonfiction book and one fiction book, and they're usually going at the same time. And I tend to usually like to listen to the nonfiction while I'm working in my art room. Or podcasts. So some podcasts I listen to are, I think it's called We Can Do Hard Things. It's Glennon Doyle. I love her. Loved her book Untamed. Highly recommend. And I love true crime. I love current events. So like NPR type podcasts. Malcolm Gladwell, he does a podcast called Revisionist History. I love that podcast. I think it's called Haunted Road. That's a ghost, like a ghost hunting podcast with Amy Bruni, who has her own show called Kindred Spirits. Love that one. I used to listen to a bunch of art podcasts, but once the pandemic hit, I kind of switched gears. I listened to human rights podcasts, and yeah. Okay, so here they are. Really simple, nothing fancy. I think they look great. I'm excited to use them in my journal that you might actually see me putting them in a journal before you actually see this video, because I'm filming a week ahead. So yeah. So there we go. I appreciate it. Thank you for the inspiration, as always, Tanya. And I'll be talking to you all soon. See you later. Bye.